We good?
Hopefully. I had a baby and they knocked everything out.
Fucking rockets up the stairs.
Supermarket bags.
But I've got a John now. Well, me and John have called him Keith.
I don't know if Rob went over about 5 to 10 minutes.
No, Rob.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I didn't mean to be cheeky. I said, I fucking need this track. I said, what is this track?
It's like, I don't know why we've done it. I would have been gone.
Got the USB in.
Didn't work.
Didn't fucking work. Yeah.
Probably one of the best gigs I've ever done, to be honest.
It's tickled.
Tingle?
Spinning culture presents. It's a culture thing.
It's a culture thing.
Episode 1.
Right.
Does that mean we're live?
Hopefully. Yeah, so first ever podcast. I think the idea is we're going to have a quick chat, a bit of a recap over the last, our first year
Yeah, 100%.
as Spinning Culture. First year with the brand and stuff. A couple of points we probably just want to mention.
Yeah.
Obviously the YouTube videos, we've got guest mixes, and we've got quite a lot of the events that we've done as well. And probably what's going to happen in this year. I was going to say next year, but
This
yeah.
year. 24.
we were supposed to try and record this before Christmas or maybe before the New Year, but
Shit that, but
yeah.
we're not going to mention that though.
Well, I had a baby and they knocked everything out. Blame Frankie. So yeah, I think probably is to start where it all happened, where it all started. Sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were doing the Facebook lives back in COVID, when COVID was around and stuff, DJing from our kitchens and stuff. And I always had the idea to get up to the top of Kilway to record, to record us DJing or whatever. So that's where my seed started, I think.
Yeah, I think like for me it was like, I don't know, like obviously I was out of the game for a bit one night, so
Yeah.
obviously when I came back in, it was just like me and you've always like done well back to back, and so
Yeah.
I think that's where like the idea came from. But then it's just like grown from there, like with the YouTube videos, just everything on top. But yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think I remember coming into the office and just working on the logo for Spinning Culture, and I think it was.
I remember texting. I asked you tonight. I said, "Have you still got the messages?" So I was like, "What can we call it?" Like, but like we were sending stuff back and back, and then you said, "Oh, Spinning Culture." I was like, "Yeah, we need that."
Yeah, I can't remember the exact ideas I came up with, but I was throwing loads of back and forth and stuff, and Spinning Culture just stuck.
Yeah.
And I think normally I'd take forever putting stuff together for myself or design work or whatever, but I just banged that out over one Christmas. I think it was December 22, and I was just like, that is it.
Yeah,
For me, it was quite
100%.
easy.
Definitely. But as soon as you mentioned that name, I was like, "Yeah, we need to go with that." 100%.
Yeah.
But I remember you throwing like another couple of names back and forth, and I was like, "No, we need to stick with Spinning Culture."
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
it's mad.
So that was December 22. Yeah. So probably in terms of like a recap for the first year, some of the key kind of pillars or things that stand out that we do as a brand. Obviously we've got the YouTube videos, which is probably the most exciting.
For us, I think, yeah. Definitely.
A lot of time and energy and stress.
Stress for you, not
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna be bold the next couple of years. And we went
I'm great. And I have got it though.
So obviously the YouTube videos, we managed to get 3 done last year, which was, I think was great. We've got the guest mixes, and we go into a bit of detail about that and the kind of thoughts and the reasons for that. And I'm trying to think, we got events as well. So some of the events that we done last year, with different kind of brands, different clubs and stuff. But yeah, I think should we start with the YouTube videos?
Yeah, start with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one was obviously Heaven.
Big shout out to Aaron, Swansea and Greg and Chris.
Yeah, nice and.
But yeah, thanks for having us, innit? Yeah, it was good. It was a bit trial and error, I think, the first one. Just getting our feet But I think we done alright. But obviously there's stuff that we progressed on to further down the line, like the second episode and third. But
yeah, I remember we done like a bit of a dry run to me first.
yeah.
I remember taking my
Carrying
rockets
the
down.
fucking rockets up the stairs.
I know, it was, again, just parking up by the bottom of one seat and stuff and dragging all that stuff up then.
No, you dropped it off by the door and I fucking took it up.
Oh, did it? Well, anyway, it's still stressful. Like brand new rockets, like I had them in supermarket bags.
Yeah.
And they just about fitted. But yeah, getting all that stuff and then just trying to do a dry run of it. We were testing the lights in heaven. Obviously, they got a fantastic lighting system.
Yeah.
We're trying
100%.
to maximise the use of that as well. And I think we came back in a couple of weeks ago to actually record.
Yeah,
it.
I think it was just before, it was just December.
I think we recorded it in January.
Was it January?
I think. I can't remember.
Unless we done the trial in December, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
I think it was early. I think it was just literally like 3rd or 4th of January. Rings a bell. But yeah, obviously setting up the equipment, we'll be using all the smartphones and stuff like that. Little things to like bear in mind is the leads and stuff, the tripods, lighting.
But you're a stress head.
I just want everything in place because again, we could be recording this now and it might not work.
Fingers crossed.
Do you know what I mean? But like, anything can go wrong. So yeah, I'd rather be safe and sorry.
100%.
But yeah, I think the Heaven video when that first came out, I think we were really chuffed with the end result.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was good.
It was a good starting point, I think, wasn't it?
For us, yeah, as a brand. Like, what, like in my head, like what were we when we started? Because it was just going to be me and you, a spinning culture, but it's turned into like sort of like community sort of thing. If you get me?
Yeah.
It is still just me and you, obviously, but like we're trying to get involved, like other people as well, and like promote them, like promote the DJs and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think as time has gone on, I think it's maybe like 25% of us, 25% of like involving other people, 25% of like I think it's split into like 4.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think us as just DJing as spinning culture, I think is even like a smaller part.
Yeah. But I mean, like, in my head, like when we first started it, that's what I wanted it to be. But obviously, it's not now. We've just got other things. Obviously, like I said, we're promoting other people. So it's all going well. But it turns out that it's doing all right, doesn't it? So can't complain.
Yeah. So the second video then we done, I managed to line up Trimology in place.
Hairdressers or barbers.
Yeah, banging location.
Looks class in hell, to be fair.
They spent the bomb in there, fair play to them, and a big shout out to the guys there as well. But yeah, I think it was a Sunday afternoon. Went in there, obviously they shut everything down for us after hours. Got in there with our kit.
Took about 2 hours to set up.
Oh yeah. Do you remember the footage as well?
The visual on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, little things like that. I'm glad we went through that pain to get that sorted.
Yeah.
Because it just elevated the next. When that went out, then it was just like a step further.
Yeah, it was just easier for us. Like next time, obviously with the next video after that, we'll go on to that in a bit. But yeah, it was a good stepping stone, I think.
Yeah. And then Jordan brought his drone as well.
Yeah, big shout out to Jord.
Yeah, nice one.
Nice one, Jord.
Jord the drone.
Jord the drone. But I've got a drone now. And me and Jordan have called him Keith.
I didn't name him at all.
I named him Keith.
Yeah. Have you still got any fingers left?
Oh, just about.
For those of you who don't know, I think when Josh is trying to catch the drone, it's he's nearly had his fingers
cut my
off.
hand off.
Yeah. But yeah, like even getting the drone footage in the barbers. Do you mean in a shop, a small?
It makes a difference, doesn't it? It does make a difference. Yeah. Like if it's like a video like up there or just moving around in general.
It's just different angles and different
angles,
different areas that you can't get to standing on your feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was really good. That was a good, fun place to do it.
It was different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was different, like quirky. Yeah, it looks fucking sick in there.
Yeah.
Can I swear?
Yeah. Well, have to beat you out.
But yeah, it was good. It was good. Good second episode.
Yeah, definitely. And then obviously moving on to Kilway Hill then.
Your idea. Like I was always a bit like thinking about Kilway Hill, but obviously when we went up there, I was like, "Fuck, this is class."
What do you mean thing?
I don't know. It's just
Well, how are we going to get up there?
yeah, just everything. But I've never been up there before.
No,
ever. It's my first time up there.
Oh, well, that's why then. Shitting yourself.
But yeah, it was class. Good day. Big shout out to Rob as well for jumping aboard. Rob Williams.
Yeah.
And obviously
nice
Joan Saunders as well for both playing. It was class.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they both smashed it.
And a big shout out as well to Sean.
To Sean, yeah.
Yeah.
For the footage and the editing. Yeah, the video's class. Like, it is class.
Yeah. For me, it was something that when we were DJing in for old school and stuff in lockdown, so in the kitchens and stuff, after like I don't know what it was, it could have been over 6 months. It was just like I needed to try and DJ outside somewhere now.
Yeah.
And it was still lockdown, and I mentioned Kilway a few times, and like the normal way up to it, you couldn't take a car up there. It's blocked off, so it was, unless you knew someone from the council.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So you'd have to take the I was
We'll
thinking,
cut that out.
yeah. We'll you throw me out. The biggest stress is getting up there. But it turned out my father knew the guy who owned some of the land just on down from the mast, and we could get up with the car, which was literally such a I don't know, a miracle, was it?
No, it was 100%. But like I said, I've never been up there before in my life, so
yeah,
like that was my first time up there. So for me, it was a bit like not magical, but it was a bit. I don't know, just class.
Yeah,
it was a good day. It was a good day. Like all of us enjoyed. We had a few cans of Thatchers.
Oh no,
A bit too many, but cheers anyway.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I think we were lucky just to get up on the cars because we could take the cars straight on and literally set it up and take the cars back. What did Blod? He had horses on it and sheep and goats.
Goats.
Was it goats? Yeah, so I think there's some footage. If you have a look at the YouTube, he was ripping it up on a motorbike totally.
No, it was class. It was good. Yeah,
and
really good.
Like our first kind of time trialing the generator as well, because obviously trying to power stuff up there.
Yeah.
Obviously we had the cameras, lights. Plus we have phones and stuff like that, video recording, all that gear, and the decks, speakers and stuff. So a generator was key.
100%. But it's like we've done it now. So obviously our first two were just inside.
Yeah.
Obviously our future ones now is going to be outside, so
got the drone, got the drone, got the generator sorted, so so I think and like the editing and stuff like that, the final kind of end result of those two videos, obviously we split them to me, just because of copyright issues, thank you YouTube.
Cheers.
Copyright issues and stuff with the videos on YouTube as well. Obviously we are playing other people's tracks and stuff, and you've got those issues and stuff, but I think when we first uploaded the first one, set it to private, just so we could test it, and it was just getting rinsed.
I know.
And I was just like, oh my god, I'm stressing so much.
You would think, like artists would allow us to play like their music, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, not making
especially
money.
we're not making money, but like on a platform like ours, like if I was an artist and someone was playing our music, do you know what I mean? You want it to go out, but it's YouTube for you.
Yeah, so
we're not slagging YouTube off, by the way.
No, it's a good platform. So I think when we ended up then cutting it into two different parts to me, because it was like a 2-hour video.
Yeah.
And obviously the file size as well was massive. Uploading that it was
I had major issues with it. I couldn't upload it for about a week. I got from my phone. It took me ages.
Oh yeah, the actual clips. So in the end we decided to part 1 and part 2 type of thing. Obviously Jordan Saunders and Rob Williams kind of went back to back for the first hour, I think. 45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, it wasn't it?
I don't know if Rob went over about 5 or 10 minutes.
Knowing Rob,
Yeah.
he loves it.
Yeah, I think Jordan had like half of the set.
Yeah, he wanted to jump off for some reason.
He might have been cold up there.
It was probably cold. Yeah, it was early on.
Yeah. But yeah, we done part 1 and part 2, and I think that worked in our favour because it was just another YouTube video going out probably 2 or 3 weeks after it as well. So I
Yeah.
think that worked in our benefit really, from like content point of view.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Anything else to add to the videos? So I think that was it. Wasn't it, from the last week?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No?
I think it's just obviously we've been out filming, ready for the next episode.
Yeah.
We're obviously not gonna tell anyone where it's gonna be yet, but yeah, that's about it really. Episode 4, we can come in. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, the beauty of Wales is we've got so many amazing locations, haven't we,
100%.
around here.
Yeah.
Like I could do one every month
Yeah.
if we had the money and the time and energy.
Money, time, energy,
Yeah.
less kids.
Yeah. It would be amazing stuff. But yeah, we just spoiled for choice. So obviously we've been around a couple of weeks ago, testing Keith out.
Testing Keith.
So
So we'll go back to Keith's out drone, by the way.
yeah, Keith is Josh's drone, his second child. I'm sure you got a little
I have.
a bed.
Yeah, I have.
Nestles in it. Yeah.
I have. But yeah, big up Keith.
I can't wait when the weather breaks now to get it out and to really test it and stuff on it.
Yeah, 100%. Like you sent me a few videos, haven't you, like of how to use it and stuff. So yeah, it's just testing it. Like I've only had it for a couple of months, so it's just trial and error.
And you've got half a finger.
Like half a finger.
Yeah. Where else do we go? So obviously we got the guest mixes as well.
Yeah, so I'm chuffed with that, to be honest. It's just getting like other people involved in it, you know what I mean? So like if we can promote other people, other DJs,
Yeah.
then that's what I want to do anyway.
Yeah. And I guess I went back to the kind of core features of the brand and stuff. Again, I'd see that as another 25%
Yeah.
of the brand is just to help other.
Yeah, we like you know what it's like. Like I've been DJing. Well, I started when I was 13. I don't know, when did you start playing?
2012, so 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Like we both know what it's like to try and like promote yourself and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
everyone promotes itself. There's not like a brand or a community that pushes other people's stuff for free, basically, like we do. Obviously,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time and effort, as you know.
Yeah.
But I love it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, and I think it's important to try and like collab with people, support other people.
Yeah.
Again, these people technically they could be our competitors. Do you mean if we're all out gunning up for ourselves and stuff? DJs and stuff. There's plenty of DJs in Swansea, plenty of DJs in South Wales. So we are kind of supporting competitors and stuff, but I never see this as that.
No, I don't like that. And like, you know what it's like with politics, with bars and clubs and stuff like that. Like, it's always been the same. But
Yeah.
it's nice to have like us just doing our thing, but then obviously promoting like other DJs and getting them involved and just like, you know what it's like, you know, it's
Yeah, we've
it's
had
hard work.
Yeah, we've had a couple of inboxes and these DMs on the spinning culture stuff, and people are like saying like we like DJs and stuff, bedroom DJs, they're struggling just to get out there and to get a name for themselves and stuff like that. And we've just said like just send us a mix over and we'll schedule it, we'll get it promoted on our socials, and like if we can help at all in by getting them on an event and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Obviously, like this year now is hopefully it's gonna. Well, we got loads of stuff coming up, haven't we? So, but yeah, it's just promoting other people, other DJs. But yeah, some of the mixes are class. To be fair,
Yeah.
they are really good.
So we I think we started the guest mix stuff in June, didn't we?
Yeah,
I haven't technically done a mix, have I?
No, you haven't. Never.
I think I'm going to try and never do a mix for my own brand. see how long I can get away with it.
Yeah, we'll see. I've asked you about 10 times though.
I know. Cool story. I used to work in the Liberty Stadium as a bar supervisor, and I was down the mad fucking bar. I think it's called like the West End or the West End.
Oh yeah.
And I tried going for a whole shift without pouring a pint. And I got to literally, I don't know, 20 minutes left, and the bar was so rammed, I had to pour a pint, and I was gutted. But yeah, the reason I'm telling that story is maybe I'll try and do the same with this.
With the mix.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm not gonna mix.
No, we should do a mix together or promote it, which we haven't done.
I know.
But like I said, it's like the mix like series and like spinning like sessions is for us to promote like other DJs, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like if we do a mix, then it's taken away like from that side of things. But yeah, we should do one. You should do one anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
not. Yeah, so we started that back in June, and at first, obviously, it was brand new in it. So I think you've done one or two.
I think was it Dino done the first one?
Yeah, Dino, Martin Dean.
Martin Dean. Big shout out.
Yeah, big shout out, and thank you for kicking the first one off.
Yeah.
And it was quite. Martin's type of music is quite chunky, hard style and stuff. But yeah, like we asked a couple of the boys that we knew as well, didn't we? We kind of lined a couple up, and then I know each week we were like, okay, well we got 2 or 3 scheduled now, so it took the pressure off a little bit.
Yeah. And then we had like 60 or 70.
Oh,
I think he was going for like 2 years.
do you want to explain? Do you want to explain why?
Well, the real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've just put a reel out, didn't we?
A sponsored reel.
A sponsored reel.
Probably talk about 50 quid as well.
50 quid, more than that. But yeah, it was mad after that. But it was, yeah, we just had like, I don't know, about 50, like a year's worth of mixes, like all of like the world, isn't it, really?
I'm
like
still
the US,
scheduling them.
It's mental.
Like
obviously I used to do the mixes, but then like you took over, didn't you?
Yeah, you started doing more videos and stuff, and I was like twiddling my thumbs, thinking I gotta get my ass into gear and stuff. But yeah, I've still got like a couple of the schedule, prepping and organising with the folders and stuff, so it's all organised. But yeah, I think what have we got? We got enough until Feb. It was like April.
Yeah.
Like it's mad.
It's mental.
And
it's mental.
Like the Middle East, Australia,
America.
It's a few different, just random places, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's mad because we obviously like
they're all like different mixes, different genres and stuff like that. So it's good. It's good to hear, to be honest.
Yeah. And the one thing I love as well is obviously I got involved in kind of emailing these people back and forth. Is it not just thanks to the mix, blah blah. Like around
building connections, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And they send a little bit of a bio and I don't some description of what they're trying to do. Or I think it was some guy that he's DJed in quite a few places all over the world. He's brought up his son, so it kind of all went on pause for a couple of years, and now he's back. I think in the UK, trying to like establish his name again and stuff. Really.
That's good though. I love it.
Yeah.
Like you love music as much as me.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's like a fresh sound every week, and
it's different, yeah, exactly, which is exciting for me.
Yeah.
Like when I listen, like when they send their mixes, it's like you don't know what you're going to get to, which is good. It's exciting.
I don't think any of them have been shit as well.
No, they haven't.
There's never been like one. And again, at first I was thinking, well, let's listen to them to make sure they're half decent.
We don't need to.
But yeah, we have a listen, write the description, and there's been none that's like ropey mixing. Like,
no, I agree. They've all been spot on, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you are wondering what the Mixcloud URL is, it's mixcloud.com/spinning culture. So get subscribed and make sure you follow us.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'm enjoying our chat, mate.
Yeah. As you just said, I know it's a culture thing. We haven't really named this podcast today.
No.
And probably that's something we should have done at the start. I think we'll maybe find our feet with this stuff. But yeah, I think the podcast should be called
It's a culture thing.
It's a Culture Thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's official then. It's a Culture Thing, episode
game.
1.
Let's do it.
Um,
Let's go.
Yeah, I think obviously we'll try and do more of these as well. Get other, again, local DJs, brands, again, whoever's based in Swansea in South Wales.
Just anyone really, innit? Like anything to do with music, but it don't have to be about music. Be about anything, but yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So probably the last couple of points we want to chat about then is obviously like the events and stuff that we done last year. Quite busy. So obviously we're both residents in Heaven.
Yeah.
Which is a bar and a club in Swansea. They've had some amazing names last year and over the last few years anyway, haven't they? But I think one of the standout kind of events for me, obviously Ferric Dawn, getting a chance to warm up for him was amazing.
Yeah.
You've got Melon Bomb as well. And I'll be honest, I didn't hear much of them.
To be honest, I was the same. Like I've never like heard of him before or them before. But obviously seeing and being in Ibiza,
yeah.
You obviously get to know them. But yeah, the class was very good.
I was in the booth controlling the lights for them.
Obviously.
Yeah, and my ears were literally ringing. I didn't have my buds or anything, and I remember I think it was Corby. One of the two of them came down. Corby.
How many is that? 3?
No, there's 4 together.
4?
Yeah, but I think when they come, there's only 2, so they'll send 2 and then maybe another 2 do a different gig and stuff. But I remember Corby played a track, and I said to him, I don't mean to be cheeky. I said, I fucking need this track. I said, what is this track?
It's like me on Shazam.
I know, yeah, that's a different story. But he was sound as pie. He said, mate, he just went out the way, whatever. He was scrolling the display as well. He said, just crack on and stuff for the sound guy.
That's class.
But really, you need to like listen back to their set and stuff, or see what they do in. They've done stuff in the high.
Yeah, so
as well.
that's what I was gonna say. I've seen them like on YouTube and reels and stuff in High and Ibiza, and they look fucking insane.
I can't describe the sound. And it's like the
quite
energy,
like housey and like techy, but it's I don't know, it's like different, isn't it? Like you said, you can't really describe it.
No, it's just really good. They've got the energy.
I think the energy plays a big part though. Definitely DJing.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to see someone just standing there pressing buttons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to be like energy. You've got to like be dancing.
Yeah.
That's my thought anyway.
I remember obviously a good mate of ours, Lloyd Skolden.
Oh.
When you mentioned energy being the decks. Lloyd. I started in playing in Oxygen. He actually got me in there. And then that's how I kind of met you guys.
Met you, yeah.
And I used to do my early set, and then just stay behind the decks and just watch all you guys play. But obviously Lloyd just stands out, and he turn up completely sober, and then it's like he's taking 3 pills, dancing behind the booth, and like the energy.
But honestly, right,
whistling.
Well, he used to say, like, obviously Lloyd was in Ibiza with me when I was resident there. And I asked him, I was like, "Wow, how have you got so much energy?" He was like, "Oh, Eric Murillo." But he used to watch him, but he was the same. But
love Eric Murillo. I still watch some of his YouTube videos now.
Oh, it's just class. His energy, innit?
Yeah.
His energy. But yeah, Lloyd's energy is insane.
Yeah. And he obviously got a chance to do Mambo's as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cafe Mambo's a couple of years ago. And that was mad. I'm so chuffed that he actually got to play
100%,
there. Yeah, it's a shame that he hasn't kind of gone further. We obviously we both would love to have seen him gone further. Yeah. They've had some big signings as well over the years as well, but it just goes to show how tough it is
100%.
to get. I say to make a living out of it, producing and DJing.
Well, it's like DJing these days is it's all like producing and stuff like that. And you're only gonna make it big if you produce. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stand out or make it big if you're just a DJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. Like times have changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
Yeah. yeah, probably come back to some of the events, and we obviously done a boat party as well, which was random.
Very random and eventful.
It was like Rosie and Jim, wasn't it? Going up the River Towie.
But yeah, we've got a few of them coming up this year now.
Yeah.
On the same boat.
Yeah, we've got some dates penciled in. So looking forward to kind of like getting going on that as well.
It was good though.
Getting some reels out there.
I love a reel.
And promoting and stuff. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of the other places we played. Obviously, we've done a bit of the swig as well on the bank holiday, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The observatory, we done.
Yes, I was.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
It's yeah, I got a list here, but it's not enough room.
If you're reading off a whiteboard.
Yeah. Yeah, the observatory. So obviously we teamed up with Active Events on it.
That was it. Yeah, George. Big shout out to him for getting us involved as well. But yeah, I think that for me that was our turning point. Like it seemed like we just went like further from that point.
I think it was the first time where we kind of ventured out and got involved with another brand.
With another brand, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's seen the stuff that we done. Either Kilvey, I think was Kilvey out then. Yeah.
It might have been, or no, I don't know. No, I don't think it was.
I don't know. I think Jordan Saunders was part of it there.
Yeah.
I think he shared some stuff, or we perhaps teased some stuff with Kilvey. I think he sent it to George, and George really liked what we were doing. And again, that's opened up another door for us, isn't it?
Definitely, 100%.
But yeah, it was good. Well, I'm down there every couple of weeks, down the observatory. Go down and have a walk, have a coffee and stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll be doing some other stuff there soon this year. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other bits, any other events. Obviously, Tenby.
Done the Coach House as well.
Coach House on Bowsley, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bowsley Day.
That was good.
With Tom Westy.
Tom Westy.
He played on after us.
Keelan.
Yeah.
Tom
Murray.
Caitlin. I'm say Caitlin.
Caitlin, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else. But that was a good gig. I was steaming again. No comment.
I think that's the first time I played outside in the Coach House.
It was a good day. It was rammed as well. Really busy.
The first time my USB didn't work.
I want to talk about that.
Well, I think we got to. I think I've worked out.
But the funny thing is, though, you messaged me, you said, make sure you've got a spare USB now. I was like, nah, I don't need one. You brought 2 USBs last weekend. Down you got sign both of them.
It's a nightmare.
But it's lucky we played both similar music, really, isn't it?
It is stressful. Going back through someone else's music, and you just don't know where things are and stuff.
I couldn't do it, honestly. I couldn't do it.
At first, I was like, I think we played on 900s to me.
Yeah.
So CDJ 900s, I took 2 USBs, you put yours in, great, you played the first song, and then all of a sudden it's just not recognising it. And I'm like, okay, it's like turning the deck on or off and back on.
Standard if something don't work, turn it on and off.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, it's got to be these old 900s, and I was like, part of me was thinking, why are we playing on these 900s? This shit. Sorry, Matthew, if you're watching. But no, back. Obviously, last week you played. We'll go on to this in a bit. But we warmed up for DOD, and the same thing happened. And I've looked into it since. It's basically I've formatted my USB sticks, so put them in and wiped them completely on a PC.
Yeah.
And there's 2 different formatting types, and the type that I've selected, or it's selected by default. Basically isn't compatible when you put your sticks into CDJs that are like older technology.
Yeah.
So CDJ 2000s, probably 900s, are probably the ones that it just doesn't work. It doesn't recognise it. I was googling and I came up with a YouTube video.
I shouldn't laugh, should I?
Oh, mate, the amount of anxiety and stress it causes me. We played for an hour and a half. Yeah,
I enjoyed those. It was all my fucking tunes.
But yeah, if anyone is out there and they're having trouble and the USBs aren't working and stuff, you
message
need to,
Jordan.
Yeah, message me, DM me or whatever. But you've got to format it using a certain type. And once you've done that, then it does work. Yeah, it's just so frustrating.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, honestly. I don't know how we done it.
Well,
I would have been gone. I would have walked out. You know me.
well, you're not being all set. Yeah. Yeah, so that was mega stressful. But yeah, what else are we going to talk about
What do you want to talk about? What we got coming up
this year, is that?
this year? So we
I'm going to have a swig of this because I've been talking for so long.
I drank mine, so I'm going to crack open another can. Cheers.
Sponsored by San Miguel.
Sponsored by. Can we get it in?
Yeah, hopefully they send us a few cans.
For free.
Yeah, so what we've got, or maybe just a quick recap of what we done last week, and then what we've kind of got penciled up for this year. So obviously last week we supported DOD at Gosainen.
Yeah, for Logic
Event
and
Centre?
yeah, Gosainen Event Centre.
Yeah.
How's this called?
GEC.
GEC. Elva venue, sound system, lighting, great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Logic, big thanks to them for getting us involved in R&D.
Yeah, so Jason P and
Jason P.
Dan Richards as well.
Yeah,
Um,
but hell of a gig. Probably one of the best gigs I've ever done, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like in my head,
I think
it was just busy like all night, wasn't it? It was like, I don't know, like the build up to it.
it was busy. We were back in like a club environment.
Yeah, which I've missed, to be honest. I really missed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just nice to be back in like a club,
Yeah.
big venue, loads of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, really enjoyed it. It was class.
I remember playing down there. It's got to be about 10 years ago. Me and Carl Newman went down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know how we got the gig. Maybe, I don't know if Carl knew Jason at the time, or maybe me and Carl were doing bits at the time in the halfway and stuff, and we were
Yeah.
just doing some random local pubs. And I think it might have come off the back of that. But yeah, we went down 10 years ago and stuff. And again, like I said to Jason last week, I said I've never messaged him to try and get our foot in the door back down there,
Yeah.
because they play the more harder stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Obviously the trance and the hard style, all different types. But if we went down a good house, it doesn't kind of go together, does it?
No. But yeah, I love my trance.
Right.
I do love my trance. I started off playing trance when I was 13, I think. I used to go to Big Al shop. In,
Big Al of a shop, did
Yeah, it's Swansea, record shop. So I used to go there every Saturday. My
Yeah.
dad used to take me buy a record, which cost like 12, 13 quid.
Yeah. That's probably a lot back then.
It was. But yeah. I went off track then.
Yeah, so back to DOD then. So again, put the USB in.
Didn't work.
Didn't fucking work. Yeah.
There's a video and he was like, oh, my USB's fucked. And you saying it?
Yeah, I have to tell you a couple of times. What? And I obviously you created a nice intro, didn't you?
Yeah. I was up at 4 a.m. doing it for like 2 hours.
Yeah, mate, it sounded really, really good. Yeah, and hopefully if anyone wants to download it, or maybe we'll put it out. On
Yeah,
socials and
100%.
stuff,
Yeah.
as a bit of a freebie. But yeah, so you had the intro sorted. I just looked for a tracking key, and just to know then what your first track is, because nothing more stressful sometimes than going on and not really know when you're going to start. If you
agree.
So I had a track in mind, and thankfully you
I
had
had
it.
it in my folder.
I was searching it, and I
In
was
my
like,
DOD folder.
my USBs weren't working, so all I could do then was like I had 3 minutes and I had to search in your folder just to find this track, and then create the loop and stuff, and just but it's just anxiety. I'm just like,
Honestly, I don't know how you done it, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't play off anyone else's like tunes, because I don't like any. Well, like me and you play similar stuff, don't we? Like very similar.
it is similar, but like
It's similar, but it's different.
for me, right? All my USBs, I've got all my music on. So
Yeah.
if you needed, if you didn't have your sticks, I'm sure you'd find a lot of music in there. But with you, I remember asking you like, where's all your music? And sometimes you turn up the places and you've literally just got like a DOD folder just for tonight.
Just for tonight, yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't cope with that.
But like everything's like but thing is with me, like I'll go through my music, preparing for where I'm going to be playing next.
Yeah.
Like I either warming up for someone but I'll go through it, and I know I've got so much music. I just chuck them all in, so I'll make a folder.
Oh mate.
Like I said, DOD folder, warm up, but everything's in there ready.
Oh, it stressed me. Like if I got to turn up to someone and play, like I've got all my music.
Yeah.
So I know, like, if I get asked for something stupid or I need to go down a certain style, then you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember looking for the old folder, and I was just like, just not used to the organisation here. And I was trying to think then of artist names, and when you're there playing and you've got all these people in front of you, and I'm trying to think of fucking artists to be able to type in an artist and just get a track that I kind of know. I got lucky with it. I put a couple of bootlegs on.
Well, mine.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
And
do you know what? There's a video. I was going for the footage when I
did the dream of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck have I got that?
I remember playing it. I said to you, oh, I've got lucky with that one. I was like, well, what?
I didn't even know I had it.
Yeah. So I did get lucky, but apart from like a handful, it was just literally like play a track that I kind of knew.
Yeah. Well, Silence, that's
the
the
amazing track.
Cry the remix. We
Yeah.
played it up on Kill the for the last track.
Yeah.
Love that track.
I tried putting what was his other one? Crider. Saltwater, Chicane.
Yeah.
But I tried pressing that and it errored.
What am I you?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I didn't even know I had it either.
So I thought Silence as well was like a little bit maybe too heavy for a warm up, but I didn't have a choice, if I'm honest.
No, I know.
It was coming towards the end of
But
the
the
set.
thing is, like, we played sort of, I wouldn't say deep house. It's like more warm up stuff, but then we did pick it up towards the end.
I think an hour
I think
and a half.
we needed to.
Yeah.
Like with the amount of people over there, like they were vibing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like initially, my warm up set for that was down a couple of more pegs as well.
Yeah,
I didn't have a choice.
I was the same.
I didn't have a choice.
I remember you turning to me and was like, let's pick it up a bit. I was like, yeah, come on then.
But yeah, I didn't have a choice because he wanted my music and stuff, so he'd have to wing it. But yeah, like if we played what I thought was needed for that warm up, it would have been down there, but it would have been quite a drag, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I think people would have just got bored. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we done well.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a great gig, great venue.
And it's probably nice to play some of the stuff that we don't get a chance to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in a club environment.
Yeah.
Some of the Cream stuff, some of the, I don't know, it's just different sounding stuff, isn't it?
Different.
I think it worked really well, don't it?
Yeah, I agree. But you know I'm obsessed with Cream.
Yeah. Anything Cream.
Anything Cream. Big Cream fan.
Yeah, so I think that obviously that was a great one for us to get on board with, and hopefully we're going to be doing some more stuff.
Fingers crossed.
Down sign
Fingers crossed.
What else we got? So we got hopefully we're going to try and do three episodes this year, 3 YouTube videos.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another 3 episodes.
Obviously, all depends on the weather. Depends on.
We do live in Wales,
Cash.
so it's always raining.
Depends on energy. Depends on time. Yeah.
Everything.
But yeah, if we got another 3 out, I think it'd be.
Yeah. Well, what do we do? We done 3. Was it 3 last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another 3 this year, I think would be good. But it's where we're gonna do it.
Yeah. Plenty of locations and stuff.
Plenty.
We've got a couple lined up. We got maybe two options for the next one. I think we're gonna firm up some details and then get some dates in.
Yeah.
And then hopefully as the weather breaks, we can start getting a firm date in. So yeah, hopefully another two or 3 this year. We've got the boat party.
Yeah.
Or boat parties.
Parties.
Yeah.
Which we are collabing. Can we say who we're collabing with or?
What, got the Jack?
No.
There's nothing confirmed yet, is there?
No, not really.
But yeah, again, I think we're open to working with any kind of local
Anyone,
band.
yeah, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, so we got two dates in the diary for that, and again over the next couple of weeks, months, we can start getting the reels out and content.
Reels, promo,
yeah,
drones.
there's going to be tickled.
Tickle?
There's going to be some tickets on schedule. Tickle.
Tickle.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We got Hannah Once as well, mate. Obviously that is
Yes, big gig.
that is with Old School and Solo. So those guys are working together and kind of bringing amazing artists, really amazing bookings to Swansea. So
That's my favourite track at the minute, even though it's been out for a couple of years.
yeah,
Yeah, that remix. I think it's Themba, Themba.
yeah.
Q Mike Zaya remix class.
So did you play last week?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
I love as well this. I want to say like Afro House.
It is Afro House, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like deep house, but it's, I don't know, it's like more like percussion, drums, but it's not like there's no big drops in it. It's just like
It's a groove in it.
yeah.
Yeah, I listened to quite a bit of it last year, like on Instagram and stuff. It was coming up, just the odd people and stuff doing it. I was like, this is sounding quite
I
fresh.
love it. I love it. Honestly, it's class.
And then I'm glad that you put a couple of tracks and you played those last week, didn't you? Which I think went down really well. It's good to bring you can bring the big tracks,
But it's
take
like
it back down.
yeah, exactly. But it's like a big vocal which everyone knows.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's not so like driving and pumping. It's just like dancey, vibey, like sort of stuff. It's hard to explain, really, isn't it? But I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, Hannah Once. I'm trying to get the date. Is it 11th of May?
I think it's the 11th. I
11th
won't
of
check
May.
my phone, but it's on recording.
Don't check your phone now. Yeah, so we got Hannah Once in May, and then we got an after party as well back in Heaven.
Back in Heaven, yeah. Which will be good. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, so that's 11th of May, and I don't think what else we got. Obviously, we're going to try and collab with other kind of local brands as well. Again, it could be boat party collabs, it could be other events.
Anything. Obviously, we're going to try and get more people on the podcast.
Yeah, obviously this is our first one.
But it'd be anyone like DJs, event promoters, anything doing music really. But like we can just talk about shit.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else.
I think that's about it for this year.
Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, thank you for obviously tuning in, watching. If you've got this far, then thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously the kind of things we want to promote is obviously give us a like on YouTube. It does help us massively. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, if you follow us on Instagram, then great. But if you don't already, follow us. Mixcloud,
Facebook.
Yeah, just search.
Spinning Culture.
Spinning Culture across the board, really. Yeah, and try and get this edited in a hopefully by this year, and we'll try and get some other guests and kick this off a little bit more. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you soon.